What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rebel here, and I got gold camo on the M4A. Epstein didn't kill himself.
Drank beer, liked beer, still like beer.
Hello, how's everybody doing today? So a few days ago, I unlocked gold camo for the M4A1. And I know I brought up gold camo in my last video, but being as the grind for gold camo is an integral part of Call of Duty for me, I really wanted to delve into the ins and outs of gold camo. The amount of challenges and camos, the time needed to complete all of the challenges for all the guns, and all that good stuff. So I'll start by saying that I only used the M4A1 once I unlocked it, and didn't use any other gun after that, and it took me about 20 to 21 hours to unlock gold for that gun, which was kind of long. However, Sour has a great video on this, and he actually shows that the M4A1 has the highest level cap of any other weapon in the game at 71 levels, so the grind for that weapon should naturally be longer than others. And the fact that the levels are different increments of XP, so getting to level 30 on a gun actually takes about a third of the amount of time as to get up to level 60, not half. So guns with lower weapon caps, like all the pistols and some of the shotguns and LMGs, will not take as long as the M4A1 to complete. Which is good, because I really did feel like the M4A1 took a lot of time to complete, and it really made me not want to go for Damascus. But knowing that it isn't going to take as long as I initially thought, makes it seem a little more achievable. And even if it does end up taking longer, it should just give me more to do while playing the game in the long run. So let's look at the challenges needed for all of the camos. Now, once you complete a challenge, it actually doesn't tell you what was needed to complete that challenge, so I can't go look at the M4A1 and see what all of the challenges were. Now, I was smart enough and actually just screen captured a lot of the different camo tiers once I unlocked them, so I'll probably be showing those now unless I get lazy. But writing this out, I didn't have them in front of me, so I'm just going to take somewhat guesses here. Kills, headshots, crouching, hip firing, long shots, mounted, 5 attachments, reloading, was it no attachments, 1 attachment, no attachments, and then 3 kill streaks, 3 kills without dying multiple times. So for the first challenge, kills, I kind of like that. However, for the M4A1 you needed 800 kills, whereas for some of the other LMGs and shotguns and things like that, it's closer to 500 or 600, maybe less, maybe more. But it's actually not a bad challenge for the first challenge. Challenge 2 has headshots, which is typical, not needed to unlock all the other challenges, so that's nice, but nothing out of the ordinary here. Challenge 3 was crouching, and while that isn't a bad challenge, I mean, it's not a great challenge, but it's not a bad challenge. You can crouch and take out some enemies while not playing super campy-like, so this isn't too bad of a challenge. Challenge 4 and 5 are hip firing and long shots. Pretty basic. Long shots have always been in camo challenges, but hip firing being in there, it's not bad. Hip firing is more used in a rushing gameplay style, so that's good. However, hip firing is a little broken in the game. Any attachment that is supposed to reduce hip fire spread only reduces it for the initial shot and the following shot, and then your hip fire box is basically back to normal. So maybe once that gets fixed, if it is a bug, this challenge will be a little better. Then for challenge 6, you have mounted kills, and I do not like this challenge. I mean, it was not difficult. I just had to go out of my way to stay mounted and stay aiming at places. This challenge literally made me play campier. This game already suffers from a camping problem, and I'm not convinced that Infinity Ward knew that going into this game's release. Somehow, as hard as that is to believe. This game shouldn't be giving anyone any other reasons to camp. Hold on. Some people don't know cones means don't come down here. This game shouldn't be giving anyone any other reasons to camp. And while yes, the mounting mechanic is new and you kind of want people to use it if it's new, it's just not a good challenge considering the meta of the game. Sure, it will be easy for a lot of people since they just stand up mounted in a window anyway, but this game shouldn't be giving people more of a reason to camp. Then for challenge 7, you had kills with 5 attachments. I also forgot to screen capture this one, but I believe challenge 9 was kills with no attachments, but I could be completely wrong about that, so if I am, just let me know down in the comments. Thanks. Now, Now, these challenges are very basic and have been in a majority of Call of Duties since Gold Camo's introduction, and should go without saying. Either stack up your gun with attachments or strip it of attachments and then play the game. Incredibly straightforward, and may just be a hassle for lower tier guns that need attachments on them, just getting them with no attachments. Then there was Challenge 8, which was getting kills shortly after reloading your weapon. Now this one, I think the time on it may be a little fast. I think it has to be about 2 seconds or less after reloading, which is kind of quick. Now this challenge was a little difficult and doesn't do what I think challenges should do, which is make you a better player. Getting kills shortly after reloading your gun either shows ineptitude by not reloading your gun before altercations, or luck by having an enemy run out as soon as you finish reloading. The only way to complete this challenge is to go out of your way to complete it. Plus, there's the fact that this challenge is almost impossible on 6v6 maps. I almost never found myself able to successfully get a kill right after reloading on standard maps. You basically have to go into ground war to complete this, which isn't bad, since you should probably be going there to complete your long shot challenges anyway. But just be prepared for standing on a roof, shooting off one bullet, waiting to see an enemy run across the street, reloading, and hoping that you could drop him within 2 seconds. It isn't necessarily a tough challenge, but it doesn't make you a better player, and you have to go out of your way to complete it. And for challenge number 10, getting 3 kills without dying multiple times. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this challenge tracks. Whether it's once you get 3 kills, if it adds 1 or if it adds 3. But regardless, this is rather easy. Even in this campy game where everyone's camping at camps a lot, camping in a goddamn camp fest, I'm not entirely sure if I like it more than Bloodthirsties. Because Bloodthirsties are a lot harder to get with all 5 kills coming from your gun in this game. I mean, it does show that you're a more capable player, but oh my god, Bloodthirsties are kind of hard to get in this game. At least if you're not camping and trying to somewhat move around the map. Now those are just the challenges for the rifle class. I can almost guarantee that they're going to be different for at least shotguns, as I've been using the 725 and can already tell by the second challenge that the challenges are not the same, or at least not in the same order, seeing as the second challenge for the shotgun is kills while crouched and not headshots. All in all, the challenges are not bad. I do think that Gold Camo for the M4A1 did take a lot longer than I was expecting it to, but hopefully other guns don't take as long. There's even a chance that some of the other rifles may take a little less time, seeing as some of those guns have a level cap of around 65 instead of 71. There are 2 challenges that I do not really care for at all and should probably be changed. If not in this game, then in any future games Infinity Ward does with the same Gold Camo style unlocking tier system. Kills while mounted and kills shortly after reloading. One of those even more greatly emphasizes a camping play style, while the other actually makes you play like an even worse player, trying to get you to put yourself at risk of dying while you reload your gun out in the open. And now to answer the question that absolutely no one has been waiting for: is Gold Challenge better in this game or worse? Well, keep in mind that I've only unlocked the Gold Camo for the M4A1, and that gun has the highest level cap out of any other gun in the game. So not only are the challenges for the other guns going to be different, but the amount of time is going to more or less be shorter, assuming that none of the challenges for some of the really bad guns don't take forever. But besides that, there are things I like about it and things I don't like about it. In general, I do think it might actually be a little longer than I would like. I mean, honestly, I had 100 headshots with the gun at about 7 to 8 hours into playing. If all of the other challenges were the same, I could have unlocked gold for this gun in probably 10 hours. Instead, it took twice as long at about 20 hours. And it makes me feel like it is kind of taking longer, because it literally is. But on the same note, I unlocked Dark Matter and Black Ops 4 before January 1st. So knowing I could be working even longer towards Gold Camo is not necessarily a bad thing. Even more so when you consider that the standard multiplayer challenge tracker has been completely overhauled. I would say obviously for the worse, but that's a topic for another video. Some of the challenges I am not a fan of, and while it's only 2 out of the 10 challenges for the camo, it's still something I don't enjoy having to do. And one of the main things I don't like about the Gold Camo overhaul is that in World War II and Black Ops 4, there was an easy and clear way for me to make a video about getting Gold Camo on a gun. I chose some double kills, a couple long shots, and every bloodthirsty. It was even better when I got a long shot or some double kills as part of a bloodthirsty. It made for good gameplay and showed the quick grind of unlocking gold. This game has a Gold Camo challenge grind that I would not be able to fit in a 10-minute video. Also, in the gold videos, I would go over my favorite attachments for the gun and why I picked them. I could spend 25 minutes talking about all of the attachments on a single gun and not even get to any gameplay or even unlocking gold. And that's one of the main reasons that my first video of unlocking Gold Camo for a gun has almost nothing to do with me unlocking Gold Camo for that gun and almost everything to do with the overhaul in the Gold Camo change. I'm stumped and have no idea what to do. If you guys have any suggestions of ways that you'd like me to take out Gold Camo, please let me know. For the love of God, give me an idea. And that's gonna wrap this one up. Let me know what you guys think about Gold Camo in Modern Warfare. Let me know your progress with either the M4A1 or the 725, because let's face it, everyone is using those guns. And honestly, I'll be grinding out the 725 next, because if I have learned anything grinding for Gold Camo in Call of Duty, it's if there is an overpowered weapon, get gold ASAP before that thing gets nerfed. Drop a like if you enjoyed. I am a very, very, very small channel, so any traffic is greatly appreciated. And go ahead and drop that sub, because in the coming days, I'll be discussing the multiplayer challenges, the OP 725, how gunfight is actually pretty fun and probably underrated, and why the Call of Duty community is a bunch of little camping wussies who can't stop hiding in corners. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next. Epstein didn't kill himself. Peace.